Well, coffee played a big role at the convention here. I'm sure a lot of people went through a lot of coffee, but social media played a major role as well in this year's Commodity Classic. Even if you weren't in New Orleans for the event, social media coverage kept you in the loop with all of the conference and trade show activities with the hashtag Classic16.
Folks from across the country loved to document their adventures in the Crescent City on social media, as well as from Crawfish to Bourbon Street. We loved seeing how many people enjoyed their time in Louisiana.
We did. Trade show posts also filled the newsfeed as Commodity Classic attendees checked out the latest and greatest tools for the farm. Whether you prefer red or green, when it comes to tractors, tracks and horsepower are both hot right now. Both Case IH and John Deere said farmers are demanding more horsepower and track options to support the weight of bigger tractors. And the tracks also made for some pretty great pictures.
John Deere's virtual harvester was also a hit at the trade show and online. People loved posting pictures of their virtual farming experience. And Kristen, you took a turn at the wheel to harvest a corn crop, and I saw you get that speed up to 8 miles an hour. That's a little fast for harvesting corn.
I thought that I was doing a lot of work in a little amount of time, but apparently I bogged it down and probably blew it up if it had been a real tractor. But while tractors and technology were a hit at the trade show, this bachelor stole the show here in New Orleans and on social media. Meet Prince Farming. Iowa farmer Chris Soules became famous on the 19th season of the ABC's Bachelor. Soules says his experience on The Bachelor opened his eyes to how the world views the American farmer. Now he works to advocate for agriculture in addition to the work on his family farm back in Iowa.
You know, anything that brings attention to our farmers and ranchers, I think, is a good thing.
That's
so
very true.
Let's keep it in the public eye. Let's keep people talking about farming.
Very, very true. Well, now let's move on to this week's trending trivia. Last week I asked you, in 2012, which farm-related accident was the leading cause of death for workers on the farm? The correct answer is C, tractor turnovers. This week's trivia question is, which city will host the 2020 Commodity Classic? Is it A, New Orleans, Louisiana, B, San Antonio, Texas, or C, Orlando, Florida? To enter this week's trending trivia contest, simply log on to your Facebook or Twitter account and post your answer with the hashtag TWILA Trivia, or you can always submit your answer on our website at twilatv.org.